this has been. I'm just pulling it up right now. I'm pulling up the schedule. This is the worst Bears football I've ever watched in my life. I am 38. Uh, I have been through the Dick Duran era. You know, the times were good with Lovey at times. I still think us firing him after a 10-6 season was the stupidest thing one of the stupidest things this franchise has ever done. They've gotten a lot dumber. As you can see behind me, I got the dumpster fire going down the river, and I think that that's actually a better situation than the 2023 Chicago Bears. What I saw today was no hustle, no heart. That was lackadaisical, non caring football from a bunch of assholes who get paid a whole lot of money to at least try to entertain the fans. And it wasn't entertaining. There has been nothing entertaining about this Bears team this year. They look so uncoached. They look so unprepared. Fields he's I don't know if we've ruined him or if this is just who he is, but he doesn't read the field at all. It's evident now. Getsy, to his credit, looking over the last couple of weeks, and obviously you got to wait for the all 22 to come out on this, and for good old JT O'Sullivan to have his QB school reminding us how terrible the fucking Bears are again. Um, I got to wait for that to come out, and let's see if this is going to be 3 hours instead of 90 minutes like the last one. I would doubt that because Fields had 99 fucking yards. 99 yards. And honestly, he looked worse than that. I was Bears fans. We had bought into the hype pretty hard because we had to, and this team has let us down so hard. This is the most depressing season I think I can remember in a very long time, and it's because there was the hope. You know, back in the Trestman era, it was okay. Well, Trubisky, nobody really wanted him at the time. Everybody was psyched for Justin Fields. He's an athlete. He's the best quarterback prospect that we've ever drafted. Yada, yada, yada. Well, I don't know if the Bears have coached something into him, if he's seeing ghosts out there. I don't know what's going on, but he ain't it right now. Honestly, I don't know if he's it at all. He's got so many flaws, and they've become so apparent this year. It's crazy. Um, I just want to go through the schedule real quick. Um, we lost week one, 38-20, and it wasn't even that close to the Packers. 27-17 to the Bucks, and then today 41-10, and again was not even that close. We scored those 10 after they had lifted starters on the Colts, after Blaine Gabbert came in. I feel like if they really wanted to, they probably could have beat what the Dolphins did today, and they probably could have put 80 on us. No, without breaking a sweat. Just looking at the upcoming schedule, Denver, they were the recipients of that 70-point game today against the Dolphins. So they lost by 50. It was 70-20, just an absolute drubbing. They're opening on the road as 2.5-point favorites. The team that just gave up 70 points, over 700 yards. And I know, you got Tyreek Hill into a blah, 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 but still, that's a lot. There's teams that haven't even given up that many yards this season. I'm going to take the Broncos there. I feel like this season we could actually be worse from what I've seen. Now, again, things could change. I think all of this falls at the feet of Ryan Poles. Not all of it, obviously, but a good chunk of it falls at the feet of Ryan Poles. He's the one that crafted this team. He's the one that gave the contracts out to that he did. He didn't shore up the defensive line. He didn't shore up the offensive line. Handed out a fat contract to Nate Davis, who was a healthy sit this week. It's great to see. I know he has some personal family issues going on and had somebody pass, but he was there and he practiced and he was the backup to Jatir Carter. Uh, Moving on. At Washington on a Thursday night, 4 days turnaround. If they're not prepared after 8 months in week one, if they're not prepared after 7 days, um, there's no way they're going to be prepared after four. This is a loss. So now we're starting out 0-5. Versus Minnesota. So Minnesota comes to Chicago. That's a loss. I don't think Minnesota, we talked about it on the show before. I think Minnesota is probably shitty, but I don't think they're worse than the Bears. So that's a loss. So now we're 0-6. Versus Las Vegas. Jimmy Garoppolo just went down, hobbled off the field. Don't think it matters. Could they win? Yeah. Should they win? Probably. Will they win? Probably not. I'm going to give this to the Raiders. At the Chargers, there's no fucking way. Not a snowball's chance in hell. At New Orleans, no. We're losing that one. All right, so that's the first 9. 0-9 to start the season. 0-9. We should have won. We should have won at least a few of those games. The way that this team is run, the way that this team is coming out for games, the way that they're performing, I have no confidence in them anymore. I don't even want to watch football, to be honest with you. That's how shitty this team has made me feel about football. Versus Carolina, okay. Maybe we win that one. I'll give them that. Okay, so there's your one win so far. 1-9. At Detroit, usually the Bears in Detroit have this fun little thing where the Bears will win in Detroit and the Detroit will win in Chicago. No, the Bears are going to get their asses handed to them. Just a completely different class of team. At Minnesota, they're going to lose. Again, same thing. This time, though, it's home cooking for the Vikings. They're going to lose. That's a Monday night game. Ugh. They better flex that. Then you got a bye week. Still, somehow we're going to lose the bye week. I don't know how. We're going to end up 2-18 or 2-16 in a 17-game season because we lose the bye week. Versus Detroit, again, that's a loss. At Cleveland, if Justin Fields is still playing on this team and hasn't been injured yet, this is the game that he gets injured because Myles Garrett is that dog. That's a loss. Arizona, they just beat the Cowboys. What planet makes you think that they can't beat the Bears? Boom. Dub for the Cardinals. So we're still at 1 win. Versus Atlanta, I bet all 3 of Bijan, Tyler Algier, and Cordarrelle Patterson are going to run for 100 yards each against this wet fart of a defensive line. That's a loss. And then ending the season the way we started it against Green Bay, this time in Green Bay. This time it's probably going to be an even more lopsided score than 38-20. And that 38-20, the game wasn't even as close as it seems there. Outclassed, outmatched, unprepared, bullshit Bears football, an actual dumpster fire. That's a live look at Hallis Hall, especially after the week they just had. It's a really shitty time to be a Bears fan. Look after your Bears fan friends. We're going through it, and it sucks. And it's not just, oh, the Bears suck. Like, we had hope. That's the worst part. We had hope. Pulled it in. We were hopeful. Hey, man, we got DJ Moore, his second year, third year, in a system. Jalen Hurts, blah, 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 blah. No. Justin Fields looks worse than he ever has. I don't know if we've ruined him, the franchise has ruined him, or if this is just who he is, but I don't even want to watch football because of this team. Anyways, new thing. I don't know if I'll ever do another one of these. I just needed to get thoughts out. Come watch us BAM Sports Show Friday nights on YouTube, on Twitch, probably somewhere else. 9:15 Central. Uh, do the math for the other times. Worst team in football, maybe the worst team in sports. The Bears, the Chicago Bears. Third largest, you know, sports. Uh, I don't know what to say. I don't know. Market, third largest sports market in America, and we're treated to the shittiest football I think I've watched in years. Uh, but yeah, this is Ryan, BAM Sports Show. Come watch us Friday nights.